Okay. So now what we're gonna do is test out the SO-14. So let's just look at its attachments, shall we? The base gun hits for 60, 50 to 4. Oh yeah, they did buff it, I remember. Okay, nice. So its ADS time is pretty high. It's okay. Fire interval is 140. Bro, like that's not even as fast as the what do you say? Type 63. But if you can't even two tap outside of this like 30 meters, then what is even the point? Bro, this attachment is gonna be so cooked. Okay, silenced, horizontal, vertical. So the broadhead 3DP is not worth it. Okay. Harsha gives horizontal recoil, bullet speed for ADS time and bullet spread. Okay. So this again, it's like, oh, 15 ADS time and bullet spread for, and the upside is silent. It's silence, horizontal recoil, damage range, and bullet speed. Ooh, okay. I'm gonna put this on. Let me just check out what else is there. Horizontal, vertical, bullet speed. This cooks bullet spread and ADS movement speed. I don't think this is worth it. This is horizontal, vertical, bullet speed, horizontal damage range, bullet speed. Not this is not worth it. Horizontal damage, bro. Like, why are these attachments pretty much the same? Like, it's like freaking 4% horizontal recoil difference, 5% damage range, and 10% bullet speed. Like, why? What is the point of this? Horizontal damage range, bullet speed, horizontal damage range, bullet speed. So this is horizontal recoil and hidden. Okay. Horizontal, vertical, horizontal, horizontal, vertical, vertical, horizontal, horizontal. What is the point of this? Like it's 4% and 2% on the horizontal and vertical. Like who even asked for this, brother? What are we doing here? Uh, horizontal, vertical, sprint to fire. So I think in the muzzle we're gonna want to put on the this thing, the polar fire. Okay. Um, for barrels we have the standard barrel damage range, bullet spread, and bullet. Okay, so this counters the bullet spread downside on the polar fire barrel, which is good. Does it? I think it does, right? I'm pretty sure it does. No, like okay, almost. So this is okay, but again this slows down the ADS time once again. This is horizontal, vertical, damage range, bullet speed. Okay. That cooks the ADS time again. Horizontal, vertical, bullet speed. And this is a mobility barrel. Okay. So I don't want to put this on. It's either the standard barrel or is that it? Oh yeah, they also changed the font. Do you guys see the font change? Like everything is like closer together. They did this on purpose basically to confuse us. Nah, I think it's a bug, man. Because the HDR like the HDR is also bugged. I'll show you in the training ground. Okay, the HDR is also bugged. Uh Wait, this is 10, 16. It cooks the. Okay. It also has a minus 3% movement speed downside. Hmm. I guess if you want to use it as a marksman, I guess this is good. But I think I'm gonna go with the standard barrel for now. And optics, we have like some 55 optics or something. Brother, what the? Oh, this looks interesting. The monocle I've already seen. Okay, so just a bunch of tac scopes and holographic sights. What the? What is this? Huh? Okay, so this looks nice. This definitely looks nice. Okay, like what the uh uh I go to the stocks. Okay, FT. What does this do? Sprint speed, ADS movement speed, crouch move speed. That's a new one, man. I think it's the first time they've ever like talked about the crouch move speed and ADS time in exchange for bullet spread and vertical recoil. Okay. Uh, Crouch move speed, sprint speed, ADS time. Bullet spread, vertical recoil, but this again, this is like a kind of like a version of steady stock, I think. And this gives you 80 reserve ammo. Okay, I think the 80 reserve ammo is like good if you're using the Marksman variant, but doesn't make a difference if you're using the AR. I don't use those optics, it is useless. Yeah, I mean, but if you want to use them, they've given it for that. But obviously, no one's gonna use them, bro. Like 90% of the community is not gonna touch that. Ooh, this is like the. Wait a sec. What? So this like completely cooks mobility, but it gives you ADS time, bullet spread, horizontal, and vertical recoil. Oh my god. Is this worth it? Because I don't think you're gonna want to hip fire anyway. If you want to use this as an AR, I think the tactical cheek rest might actually be it, man. Well, I'll leave that alone for now. Wait, you have to equip the tactical cheek rest stock before you can equip a rear grip? Seriously? Wait, what is this? Oh, this is just 20 hit flinch. Okay. What do you mean? Wait, what are you saying? Wait, oh. You need to use one of these two for you to even unlock the rear grips. Interesting. But what use is that though? Prone and grip is good, but again, like if you're gonna have to use the FTA this stock, okay, then there is no point. Then just screw it. And then ammunition, we have the 25 and 50. So I think 25 is ideal if you're going to use the like if you're gonna use the Marksman version. But if you want to like use the AR conversion perk, Wildfire, you definitely want to be using the 50 round. Okay. Commando grip, bullet spread, vertical recoil, bullet spread. Brother, what? Like 2% upside on the bullet spread, 2% downside on the vertical recoil, and it's the same. Bro, this is basically the same. What difference is 2% gonna make? What are we doing here, man? Bro. Bullet spread, hipfire, vertical recoil. Bullet spread, hipfire, vertical recoil. Bullet spread, hipfire. Oh. Let's just move past. Okay, this is just bullet spread. This is bullet spread, hipfire. Bullet spread, hipfire. Bullet spread, hipfire. Bullet spread, hipfire, vertical recoil, hipfire. Why would you even need to control hipfire recoil? Bullet spread, hipfire, vertical hipfire. Brother, what? So you swapped both stats. You swap the hipfire and ADS bullet spread with the vertical and hipfire, and it's Chad. Chad, what the frick is this? What is even the point of this? Like, who needs this much customization, man? You're gonna be only able to use 5 out of the freaking 92. What is the point of this? ADS bullet spread, hipfire, vertical hipfire. ADS hipfire. Hipfire recoil. ADS hipfire, vertical hipfire. Bro, wait. Bro, it's the exact same. It's the exact same. But this one has like less movement downside and more ADS downside. This one has like more like movement downside, less ADS downside. Bro. Bro. Developers. Developers. Are we serious right now? Marksman version will be broken? Nah, man. The AR version is more broken. ADS hipfire, vertical hipfire. Crouch prone recoil, hipfire. Who asked for this? It's the same. Bro, it's the same with two different downsides. It's just like the freaking iPhone meme that they make every year. It's the exact same. Crouch prone recoil, So basically, they've just duplicated everything. Okay, and pray to God no one will notice. That's why it's 92. They should have been 46, man. They should have had only 46 attachments. It's 92 because they keep duplicating everything. The three, what the. Brother, what? Let's move on. Why do we have 5 different lasers? So this is ADS bullet spread with no downside. ADS time with no downside. This is this is basically tactical laser. This is the 1 milliwatt hip fire and this is the 5 milliwatt hip fire equivalent. Okay. I think in perks, this is where it gets interesting. You have FMG Stratofan. Okay, this is all normal. But then here we have Wildfire, which switches to fully automatic fire and gives you a minus 45% fire interval. So basically, like it takes you down from 145 to 79.8. So 79.8 is 0.2 milliseconds faster than the XM4 and Type 19's fire rate. So this is basically a better XM4, like with a slower mobility basically. So I think people will still use the XM4 because of this thing's mobility being so slow. Excuse me, but yeah, give me the SO-14.
There's no one better suited
Okay,
to this
here
mission
you go.
than me.
So I want to first test out this. So like 120 to the head, 66 to the chest, 60 to the stomach, 60 to the arms, and hit it for 54 to the legs. Okay, so it is a guaranteed 2-tap no, to the body no matter what in the first phase. This is no attachments by the way. Okay, this is no attachments. Okay. This fire rate is also like not that bad, but it's still not as fast as your Type 63. Still a 1-tap to the head. 57. 52. It hits for, wait, where am I? Yeah, hits for 46 to the legs. And I would assume 52. Yeah, okay. And I think here is where we get to the issue. Okay, no, this is up to 30 meters. Okay. And if I take it to 40, so you're gonna notice it's gonna like 96 to the head, 52 to the chest, but like anywhere else you hit, it's 48. So like also at least if they'd given it like lower arm multipliers for like 1.1, okay, it would have been good because like it's very hard to hit the chest when the enemy is facing you. You're gonna end up hitting the lower arms more often than not. Okay. Yeah, this is not great. Okay, let me first put on the attachments here. I don't think I want the polar fire though, because this thing has way too much downside. I think it's better I go with the Husher. The Husher standard barrel. Maybe the tactical cheek rest. But like you're gonna be prepared. Just be prepared. You're not gonna have any movement speed with this. And then FMJ, right? Where's FMJ here? Okay. So now if we tried with this, so it's hitting for 52. Oh, its iron sight also changed. Oh wait, is that a new feature now? Like are the iron sights gonna change with the barrel that you use? Yeah. So once again, like it's hitting for 43s to the leg. It's hitting for 48 to the stomach. And I assume 96 to the head, right? Yeah. Okay. Let me spawn some bots in. Okay, no. So this thing's mobility is super chop. This thing's mobility is like, I'm not even joking, it's like actually chop. Holy frick, this thing's mobility is bad. Okay, maybe not that bad. I can still strafe, but it's super slow. Hold on. I'm pretty sure like all the barrels have the same irons. No, they don't. Okay. So this has different irons. Interesting. Bro, this thing needs some buffs to its mobility, man. Like its damage output is good for sure. Its damage output like competes with the meta for sure. Okay, like it's up there with the XM4, but it just it 100% needs buffs to its mobility. They have to buff this thing's mobility, man. Otherwise, there's no point in giving a Wildfire if it's gonna be slow as like really slow. Because I have to put on the mobility barrel, and that like really cooks the range. Like it does, you see, it does like minus 20 damage range. The polar fire does give me 30 damage range and 30 bullet speed, but still. Yeah, but it has no strafe at all. This thing doesn't have any strafe. Yeah. Oh boy. Like when you put on wildfire, like I think you for sure need to have you don't like you should remove the stock. Okay, and just like try to focus on. Wait, so you can put on the rear grip from here? Oh no, you can't. Okay, it's pretending to give you the option, but it's actually still bugged. Yeah, it's definitely bugged. Okay, so I want to see if I can get like a strafe speed from like please tell me there's like a strafe speed grip. We definitely need strafe speed on this, man. Like it's not even a question. Okay, there isn't. Oh frick, man. Do I literally just have to put
At
on
the end of the day, I'm just a
this
weapon.
thing? I think I do. That's the only way I can like make it remotely. Okay. Yeah, this thing. Okay, so now it's definitely really good. It definitely feels so good to use now. Let me show you guys the unlimited 5-shot range. You see, still hitting for 24. This is so dumb. This is so dumb. This is hitting for 20. Bro. Holy 5-shot range. Yeah, this thing is gonna be busted in VR. This thing is definitely gonna be busted in VR. But it doesn't have the BSA though. That's the issue. Oh boy. Okay. I think this is the build you want to use for the AR. I'm pretty sure. Okay, now let's compare this to the XM4. Just like one last time, I'll give you guys the build for the Marksman and we can move on from the SO-14. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Now it's comparable to the XM4 and it still has better BSA. And its opening BSA is 4.8. What the what? So now look. ADS time is slightly slower. Okay. Better mobility. Okay. Like this thing's strafe speed is slightly like 0.02 meter per second lower. More like better like more mag capacity, lower sprint to fire delay. Okay, more bullet impact. It does have more hit flinch, but I don't think it matters that much. Okay, and it has a better like it has unlimited 5-shot range. So obviously now this is the build you want to use. This is 100% the build you want to use. Okay, like this is the build you want to use for the SO-14. This is what you want to be using. Okay, you guys can just blindly use this. And now for the Marksman, let me remove Wildfire. Let me put on FMJ instead. You put on FMJ or disable, but I would recommend you put on FMJ because this thing has no bullet penetration without it. So now you need the standard barrel. Okay, and I think what is better. Okay, I think what is better is we can do this. We can put on the FTAC this stock, and then we can put on the Cronin grip for like to control hit flinch. I think this is good. Yeah, I think this is a good build for the Marksman because it has decent ADS time. Okay, but the thing is, you don't want to be using this as a Marksman. It's not recommended. So yeah, like this is the build if you want to use it as a Marksman, but I wouldn't recommend using it as a Marksman. The AR build that I gave you guys is much better.